What's up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. It's your girl Drika Sean here. I felt inspired to go live. What's up, y'all? What's up? So, I'm sitting outside and I'm at a park, some nature spot, one of my favorite places to be. And I'm over here in the healing garden and I got really inspired. What's up, Donnie? I got really inspired to go live because of the tranquility and the peace. But I also wanted to talk about the correlation I feel the group um, growth mini mind that I'm hosting and offering, which is hands on coaching and support for any entrepreneur, business owner, and to share a little bit more about this space and something that I'm loving of how it's forming and unfolding because it definitely reminds me of a healing garden, but yet it's virtually, right? It's spiritually, it's internally, it's, you know, mentally, emotionally. So, um, one of the reasons I created this space, or I would say the idea, because the idea came to me um, when I was actually in the hospital. And I was pretty much living in a way that, like, I was away from my phone, I was away from my devices, and the intuitive download came to me. Okay. The intuitive download came to me. Now, I am aware because I am a coach, because I am a teacher, because I am a leader, that I go through certain experiences that oftentimes allows me to be an intercessor, um, that allows me to be more empathetic, um, to be more aware and sensitive to the needs of people. Um, so, just like any other experience I've navigated, I knew that it was for the spiritual and intercessory work, and that, you know, my role was to navigate these experiences so that I can extract the information, the knowledge, the wisdom, and provide the guidance and the insight to help others through who are going through something similar. And so I'm very fluid in that way and the way of which God uses me to actually do this work. And um, so it's kind of why I'm pretty open and honest about my journey and my process, because I need people to understand that, you know, we are all navigating unique experiences for a reason. And it is my duty to call a lot of you higher in your expression, in your embodiment, and in your work. Um, Me and you guys are not fully operating in your gifts and in your abilities and in your calling or in your ministry or however you see fit, right? And typically, when I express these ideas, I simply use the word business, right? Because business can be many, 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 many things. So, when it comes to handling your business and actually being about your business and doing your work, oftentimes I'm referring to things that are just much deeper. And I have to be honest in saying that um, I do expect those that I work with or connect with on an energetic or a spiritual level to actually be useful and practical in the skills that they are obtaining through the information and through the knowledge. Okay? I will be honest and say that I have an expectation that people would share their own experiences and share their own information to be a contribution to the whole, right? To the collective growth, to the collective energy. So when I see a lot of you who are participating in the energetic and spiritual elements, but are not actually bringing things into physical and tangible form, right? I I get a little, I think, frustrated with that, because I really expect you guys to understand the assignment. I really expect you guys to really know that this is for your benefit for sure, but it's also for you to spread this information to other people. Okay? Now, I consider myself a great example and a great model of what that can look like for you. Again, you get to make this your own and you get to make it look like however you need it to. But I am being honest and open when I say that a lot of you guys are showing that you're still not getting that we need to show up in our fullness. Okay? So that is the level of growth that I actually want to see. That is the level of growth I actually want to see. Now, I do believe a lot of you are actually experiencing growth in your actual life, your reality, in your personal life. And the goal is to actually bring that into digital form, bring that into the digital space, digitalize your freedom. Okay? When you think of it in this way, in the way of I can create digital, online, tangible, marketable bits of information that can actually help people, be of service to people, and also make income. And now I can go freely about the world, my purpose, my mission, or whatever I'm called to do. I can do this work freely because I've created a system and a stream of income that can sustain this level of freedom and support this work. It just works when you work it. Okay? I am needing to see by the end of 2024 more of you getting this part, more of you comprehending this part, more of you implementing this part. Many of you guys have been working with me for many years, several years. And to see that I see growth in you guys, but I don't see you actually growing your actual business is a problem for me. Okay? That is a problem. So, my goal is to support more of you in actually understanding how to do this in a sustainable way, okay? In a way that's going to be sustainable for you, that's actually going to be a representation of you and what it is you have to say, what it is you want to articulate, whatever it is that is authentic to you. That is the purpose of me being your guide and coach. See, I think people get hung up on maybe the terms here. I'm not really sure. But I like to kind of articulate things in many different ways, say it in many different ways, and create many different forms. But ultimately, guys, I am doing the same thing. I'm doing the same thing. No matter how many times I rewrite it, how many times I articulate it, recreate it, whatever. The basis of this business and this work is the same. It's not anything any different from when I first started into now, in the essence of what I'm actually doing. What's different and what's changed is the growth internally and externally, the inner work, all of that stuff, right? The personal development, the leadership, the things that builds our character, that builds our resilience and tenacity and our creativity and our compassion and our um, you know essence. Okay, so The idea for this growth